we talked about this during the break. I envision, we have a lot of large clients who use project management as a vehicle to deliver their products and services, be it a dam, a bridge, a huge IT system, right? So project management is a core part of it, and part of the project management lifecycle is discovery and evaluation, doing contracts, filtering through different requests for proposal, going through the legal aspect. These are all things you could, or even planning a project. For example, if I'm planning a project that I've done several times before, not all projects are that unique, right? So I've done a project several times, and I have to use this very fancy cost calculating method. If I have an AI, I can say, listen, these are the parameters of my project. You can go to a repository or some kind of background information, say, well, this is comparable based on these keywords. It's similar to this project, and based upon that, I can calculate, to use PMI word, an analogous, or hold on to your pants, parametric, look it up, parametric estimate of a project. And quite honestly, I think most project managers would fall over backwards with joy, because let's face it, how difficult is it for an external project to calculate the cost of the project? Yeah. Because your butt is on the line if you miscalculate.
Yeah,
right.
That's absolutely correct. Do keep in consideration a fact: most of these are language models.
Yeah,
meaning they are not necessarily very powerful with calculations.
Yeah.
So they can do a lot of cool stuff, but you always need to pay.
Yeah, so that's a huge important message. Just because it does it quick doesn't mean you don't have to double check it.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not always as intelligent as we think it is.
No, it's actually stupid.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, it's actually really stupid. So
But it's fast.
It's fast, and the results are pretty damn interesting.
Yeah.
So the only thing it knows is, here's a big chunk of information, give me something, right? And you need to re-give this chunk of information. Anyway, the point is, yes, absolutely, you can go through all this re-evaluating of contracts, of lessons.
What level would that be in your scale, would you say?
If you
Between
do
2 and 3?
If you do them one at a time, it's level 2.
Okay.
Right? So if you say, I'm only doing to review contracts. Right. If you only do one, I'm only reviewing contracts, right? If you do one at a time.
But you probably also need internal guidelines for that, right?
Sure.
So what prompts you use, what are the regulations,
Right.
Here's a process.
You can build tools for this, and that's exactly what we
So
do.
you can, to fill the gaps, and this is also goes back to our security issue, you can build additional add-ons to the system that can be your own, which provide a certain level of security, right?
That's right. So, and by the way, much of these tools that you're building are taking the intelligence that the AI is giving you, combining it with your proprietary data, and now giving you a result. This way, you're not sharing the proprietary data anymore, right? You're just taking a mechanism, a logic, and then applying it. Right?
But this requires a huge amount of integration between multiple departments and levels of an organization to make that work.
If you arrive to level 3, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's exactly why it's so risky, right? Yeah. One fails, all fail. Right? But if everybody works well, it's extremely powerful.
Okay.
Right?
So that's level 3. What's level 4?
Level 4 is benchmarking.
Nirvana.
No. Yeah, that's level 5. That's level 5.
Yeah.
Benchmarking.
Okay.
Benchmarking. You're constantly comparing yourself. This is an extremely dynamic field, and we benchmark even much slower fields.
When you're saying benchmarking, you don't just mean internal, you mean external as well,
I mean,
right?
both.
Okay, good.
Both, absolutely. Yeah. Also internally.
Yeah.
Your internal benchmarks are very, very important, right? Because you have certain targets, and you need to follow up. Am I doing well, right?
Yeah.
However, yes, absolutely. External is very important because this is an extremely innovative area, and so you need to know what's going on. Right? So benchmarking, and then therefore creating this flow of improvement, right?